I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody
Welcome to BTS Hot Topic, your daily dose of what's hot, what's viral, and what's next. From K-pop to culture, we spot the trends so you don't miss a beat. There's something that can't be hidden in the way Jungkook looks at Kim Taehyung. Every glance between them feels like a whisper of something unspoken. It isn't just friendship, it's something deeper, more intimate. Something fans who have followed them for years know that whenever Jungkook looks at Taehyung, the world seems to pause. His gaze softens, his shoulders relax, and for a moment, it feels like only this particular moment began with a simple live broadcast. Taehyung was smiling, chatting warmly with fans, his laughter filling the air. Yet, what caught attention wasn't just his charm, but the way Jungkook's expression changed afterward. The moment a fan mentioned another idol's name, someone who had recently spent time with Taehyung, Jungkook's expression subtly shifted. The once relaxed smile faded, replaced by a focused look, eyes slightly narrowed, lips pressed together. Fans knew that look. It wasn't anger, but quiet jealousy. A feeling he never quite managed to hide when it came to Taehyung. This wasn't the first time. Fans had seen it countless times before. Whenever someone stood too close to Taehyung, Jungkook's demeanor changed, sometimes silent and watchful, sometimes overly playful, as if to reclaim attention. One of the most viral moments happened backstage during a concert. Taehyung was chatting with a female staff member, laughing softly. From across the room, Jungkook's gaze followed them, every small motion of Taehyung's face reflected in his eyes. When Taehyung finally turned to him, Jungkook immediately brightened, teasing him with a grin, his voice filled with affection that couldn't be disguised. It was as if he was saying, "Come back to me," without using words. Fans couldn't stop talking about it. "You can see it in his eyes," they said. "That's not just friendship, it's love." Their closeness didn't happen overnight. They grew together from their trainee days, struggling, sharing meals, laughing through exhaustion, dreaming about the same future. Taehyung became Jungkook's safe place, his peace amid chaos. And Jungkook, in return, became Taehyung's protector, his quiet strength. Their bond evolved into something beautiful, not loud or obvious, but gentle. The kind of connection that exists between two souls who simply understand each other. But love, even in silence, leaves traces. Once, during a variety show, Taehyung joked about pairing up with Jimin for a challenge. Jungkook's smile didn't quite reach his eyes when he said, "Why not me?" And the fans noticed. Behind that light tone, there was a flicker of emotion, a quiet ache that spoke louder than words. Later, in one of Jungkook's live broadcasts, a fan asked, "Which member do you miss the most?" His answer came instantly. Taehyung. The way he said it was soft, almost tender. And when another comment teased him about being jealous, Jungkook smiled faintly and whispered, "Who says I'm not jealous?" That line broke the internet. Fans replayed it endlessly, each time finding new layers of emotion in his tone. Honesty, affection, and vulnerability all at once. The magic of Taekook lies in balance, Taehyung's warmth blending with Jungkook's intensity. Together, they create a quiet harmony, like two melodies that only sound complete when intertwined. In interviews, Jungkook once said, "I like people who make me feel comfortable without needing to talk." Everyone knew who he meant, because whenever Taehyung was near, Jungkook's entire being softened. Their eyes spoke a language only they understood. At concerts, rehearsals, or behind the scenes, that gaze was always there. Tender, protective, overflowing with unspoken care. When jealousy came, it wasn't angry. It was the fear of losing the person who made him feel whole. And perhaps that's what love truly is. Not loud declarations, but small acts of care. like Jungkook quietly handing Taehyung water, or Taehyung watching him from afar with a proud smile. Fans began to call them Taekook, not just a ship name, but a symbol of something real, something pure that transcends screens and stages. In one behind-the-scenes clip, Taehyung laughed with other members while Jungkook watched in silence. When Taehyung noticed, he moved closer, and Jungkook whispered, "You know I don't like it when you do that." Taehyung laughed softly, patted his shoulder, and sat beside him. No more words were needed. The silence between them was enough. Because sometimes, love doesn't need to be spoken. It just exists, quietly, between two people who have already found home in each other. And when Jungkook looks at Taehyung, really looks, the whole world can see it too.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, some losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip, you choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind.